everybody, Crystal Kitsune here, and today we are returning, at least for one episode, of Where in the USA is Carmen Sandiego. Quite a while ago, I decided to put this on hold for a while, because I was doing this a lot. I went ahead and brought up my old file, which is me, Senior Inspector, Crystal K. I don't know if I played this game with the new laptop yet. I don't think I have. But I got my whole case file and everything here. So it's still a Senior Inspector. I went ahead and booted up the game so it would, go to this screen here and just let it sit there while I waited until time to record. So we are, and the chief guy called already, and because you can see there's a message from the chief and it says, to start your investigation, phone Acme Travel Service. So we are going to Rhode Island, and we are trying to retrieve the yachts from Newport. So we're just going to go ahead and start with that. So we'll just go ahead and call Acme Travel. Oop. That's not good. Hang on 1 second. That was weird. I don't know why it did that. It got like all pixelated for some reason. Hopefully it's not like it's gonna do this all the time. Let me just clear off all this black shit. Because that was weird. I don't know why it did that. With any luck, it won't do that again. Okay, so query Baker. Get all this shit. Okay. So now it's pretty clean. Sorry about that. I don't know why I did that. It's coming across on your, view of it a little bit different. So maybe it's because it's, a DOS game with so many colors and it's trying to it's like a bigger and fancier input of screen or something. So anyway, okay, Block Island. Off the shore of Rhode Island is normally a quiet escape from it all kind of community. Every other summer, however, the island finds itself at the center of the world's attention. It is then the East Coast's largest yachting event, the Block Island's Week Sailing Regatta, takes place. So we'll go ahead and query the baker. He inquired about hand-woven palmetto baskets from a port city deep in the deep south. So we know we're looking towards water and in the south. So we know that we need a mail. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Mail. Investigate kitchen. Of the Marines in training exercise at Paris Island. Note on back reads, you think you're tough enough? So somewhere in the south. So we'll look towards the south where there's a water. Somewhere in the southeast, I'm guessing. Suspect chartering luxurious plane from Greenville to Spartansburg. Interesting. Okay, well, let's call travel. I guess we try Ohio because that's the only thing that's south. That's in Columbia, South Carolina. Not. Why did I say Columbia? Because I thought it said Columbus. It's not Columbus. It's Columbia. My bad. It's like kind of tiny, so I can't read it very well. And we were right. We were right. Just gonna try to bend that thing. Let's gonna smack it back in the face. Choo! Okay, so we got it right. Charleston, South Carolina is famous for its beautiful gardens, including those at Cypress Gardens Magnolia Plantation, and Middleton Place. They are open all year, but summer is particularly colorful for the blooming roses, hibiscus, magnolias, oleanders, and crepe myrtle. So, we'll ask a jock. He became slightly defensive when telling me he was bent upon breaking into the Pentagon. So that's in Washington, D.C. Be wary of anyone who challenges you to a game of Go Fish. So he likes card games. There we go. Check out Sports Club. A night of stand-up comedy. Steal a show at Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts. And dial up CrimeNet. Suspect hid in a swan boat as he floated by a Jefferson Memorial. So Washington, D.C. is where we're headed next. Washington, D.C. We're staying in the East Coast this time. Woot! See, I like getting back to these older games, because these are the games that I started with when I first started the channel. And in March, it will be a year of me doing YouTube, so I want to do something special kind of for that. The very first episode that I brought back onto the channel in March, that day will be the anniversary of the channel, so I'll want to do something special for that. So look forward to seeing that sometime in March. Okay, so question the guitarist. It's an old adage but true. Good things come in small packages. That's what he said as he left for the second smallest state in the nation, which I think is Massachusetts. First state ratifies Constitution. Boston, Massachusetts. Suspects being seen in mid-Atlantic state disguised in blue chicken suit, trying to pass himself off as the state bird.
He's a fan of quiche Lorraine.
Quiche Lorraine. So, he likes French food? Let's see if this is enough to get a warrant. Probably not.
Warrant Division, Wanda here. Here's your warrant.
Okay, that's enough. For Brave Zerumpus. Cool. Alright. Now we go to... Wilmington, Delaware. New York, Nevada, Tennessee, South Carolina, so Delaware. Woot. Still some of that black stuff up here. Since Delaware's earliest days, the southern half of the state has been more rural and the north more industrial. These differences nearly divided the state during the Civil War, when the South urged support of the Confederacy, while the North, which prevailed, sided with the Union. So they give you like little tidbits of the states and stuff, so you get some information, because this is actually like a history program, you know, geography and history, so it like tells you stuff about the states, and then also, you know, learns you the geography of the United States. So it's educational. He asked when the Henry Ford Museum is open. He enjoyed saucy music from Puerto Rico. Sorry, my nose itches. For new housing tract reads, good wholesome Midwestern location in the land of apple blossoms and robins. Midwest. Fugitive may try to swim across Ontario from the Wolverine state. So it's up by Canada, and it's in the middle of the state. I guess Vermont, that would be the only place that I see that's up by Canada. Well, let's try it. Vermont. Is Vermont known for apples? Darn if I know. Nope, we weren't right. Huh. Sioux Falls wasn't there before. Let's try Michigan. I'm kind of at a loss. Those clues were kind of shitty. There we go. Those clues were kind of shitty. It's like apples and apple blossoms and what? Like like I've told you before. Like some of these clues are like really obscure. Like what? Unless you like really know a lot about geography and states and capitals and things like that, you're kind of at a loss and you have to guess. Okay, so although Michigan is a major manufacturing center for the state or the Henry Ford, or you would have to know where the Henry Ford Museum and stuff is at. But if you knew that, then you knew it was Michigan. The state is also blessed with the great natural beauty. The Algonquin tribe called the region Michigamia, meaning land of great waters. It is well named. The state's 2 large peninsulas are surrounded by 4 of the 5 Great Lakes. Neat. Okay, so question boy. He thought he could cover his tracks by heading over to the start of the Oregon Trail at Independence. So we're like all in the East Coast here. Property of the Pony Express. Leave at easternmost post. So we want to go to Independence, Missouri, because that's where the Oregon Trail started. Wearing lifts in his shoes, suspect now is in step with the crowd at the Gateway Arch. Independence, Missouri, is where the Oregon Trail started, and I know that because I played the Oregon Trail, and I played the Oregon Trail on this channel, but it took 2 episodes because it was a very short game, but I know it starts in Missouri, because it's Independence, Missouri, where you start. And you start there, and you go all the way up to the Oregon, state. Oregon State. Woot! We don't have time for 2 episodes of this, or 2 games of this, because I'm trying to keep the episodes kind of not as long. I'm trying to keep them short. So once we get done with this episode, I'll talk a little bit and then I'll end the video because we only got a couple minutes left, or about under 5 minutes, or a little over 5 minutes. So Missouri. He told me he's going to Billyburg, this little nickname that from the famous old restored colonial town. Okay. The trio will meet where the 3 states come together. To avoid a mishap, don't make a flap. Just hightail it down to the Cumberland Gap. Suspect following route of nation's first canal, a 7-mile stretch near the James River. Cumberland Gap. Virginia? Or Mississippi? I'm gonna go with Virginia. If it's not, then it's Mississippi. Oh, we were right. Because those were like the only 2 places that were on the East Coast, so. Look at all them dots! This should probably be the last, thing here. Hope you run into those vile characters out of town, or run them, put them in the slammer. And we got them. Hopefully it's the right guy. Because if it's like, has too many clues, like, that matches a lot of the people, it says, just eliminates every suspect. Or if you have it wrong, it eliminates suspects, so. With any hope, we got what we need. Get the bad guy! Just go through the oil. Okay. Urgent report. Ray's Rumpus, which is the guy that we got the warrant for, has just been tracked to Virginia by Senior Inspector Crystal K. More. The Chief of Acme Detective Agency sends congratulations. He says, "You have done your job well, Senior Investigator. You are a credit to the agency. We're happy to return the yachts from Newport to the citizens of Rhode Island." He shouted that he's innocent and he will be brought to trial. Like a bad boy.
Order
In the court.
The
Court finds the defendant guilty. But you notice, like, there's no people in the courtroom. Like, what? They couldn't pixel out some more people? You're too smart for me this time, but just wait. I'll find a way out of here. Vile game will be back.
Hey, I'm impressed.
Like, yeah, what? Good. He's impressed. 5 more cases to receive the promotion. Now, like before, I was doing all these cases to get the promotion so I can see what happens next, or what rank I get next, which will probably be lead investigator or something, or I don't know. But that's gonna be it for this episode. It's always good to come back to games that you've played before. I did some Minecraft, which hopefully we'll be doing a series of, because we started on an island, so it'd be like a survival island type thing. And we also we come back to some of these older games, which gives us the nostalgia, which is what I wanted to do in the first place. Was the reason why I started this whole channel in the first place, was I wanted to play games that I played when I was a kid, you know. So I played Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, Where in the USA is Carmen Sandiego. I played a bunch of other DOS games, and I played, you know, games that were on my Game Boy or Game Boy Advance or something like that. So I still wanted to keep up with the nostalgic ones, but lately I haven't actually really been doing the older games. I've been doing like a lot of new games to try and keep up, but also, I mean, they look interesting to me, and they're games that I wanted to play and check out anyway, so it's not a big deal. But I did kind of veer away from what I was doing originally, so I will continue doing some older games here and there, if I can find some other ones other than Amazon Trail, Oregon Trail. They probably won't be ones that I necessarily played as a kid, but you know, it will still be something older that we can check out. And we might do another Oregon Trail, we might do another Amazon Trail somewhere down the line. For the special, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do for the special. I might just do a super long episode of me playing one of the older DOS games like Oregon Trail or Amazon Trail, just to have it uploaded as a long game session. I don't know yet. That's something to figure out, but it's still got a couple months to decide. It's only January, and the anniversary won't be till March. So, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this throwback again. If you want me to play more of this, I can bring it back out again and play some more here and there. But if you're not, terribly too interested in it, then I'll just, like, throw it in on occasion, just so we can continue up the, getting the higher ranks and stuff. See if we can actually beat the game. So, that's going to be it for this video, as I said, and thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like and share it with friends. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And if you go over here on this side, there'll be a video that YouTube suggests that you check out. Here in the center will be my face, where you can click on that, and it'll take you to where you can go subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And go over to the other side, over here, there will be a picture of a t-shirt where you can click on and go to my merchandise store if you're interested in getting a shirt or tote bag. And I will say thanks again, and I'll see everybody next time. Bye-bye.